Today I have a special message for Scorpios. Remember, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Let's dive into this message, which is focused on shifting your mindset, especially regarding money and embracing a life of abundance and freedom. The first thing that came through is this: change your mindset. It's a simple yet powerful statement. This message feels like it's meant for someone who has been stuck in a cycle of limited thinking. You might have grown up in a family where struggling for money was seen as normal. This kind of belief, often passed down through generations, creates a poverty mindset without realizing it. You may have adopted these same beliefs and behaviors. But your galactic family, the spiritual guides who support you, wants to help you break free from this cycle. What is a mindset and why does it matter? Let's start with the basics. Your mindset is the collection of beliefs, attitudes, and thoughts you hold about yourself and the world around you. These thoughts influence how you see opportunities, handle challenges, and make decisions. Your mindset affects everything, including your finances, relationships, and overall happiness. There are two main types of mindsets. Fixed mindset. This is when you believe things can't change. For example, thinking, I'll always be poor because that's how life is for people like me. Growth mindset. This is when you believe things can improve with effort and learning. For instance, I can learn new ways to handle money and create a better future for myself. When it comes to money, your mindset can either open doors to abundance or keep you stuck in financial struggles. A fixed mindset about money often comes from family or cultural influences. If you've always heard things like money doesn't grow on trees, or we're just not the kind of people who get rich, those words can sink into your subconscious mind and shape how you view money. Signs you have a limited mindset about money. A limited mindset about money doesn't always show itself directly. Instead, it might show up in small, everyday thoughts and habits. Here are some common signs. You avoid talking about money. Discussions about finances make you uncomfortable. You believe money is hard to earn. You feel like you have to work tirelessly just to make ends meet. Fear of spending. Even when you have enough, you worry about spending because you think it will run out. You avoid taking risks. You're afraid to invest or try new financial opportunities because you fear losing what little you have. Scarcity. Thinking. You constantly think there's never enough money, which creates a sense of lack and fear. These beliefs may not feel like a big deal, but they have a powerful impact. They create a mental block that keeps you from seeing opportunities or taking the steps needed to improve your financial situation. Breaking free from generational beliefs. This message feels like it's meant for someone who is unknowingly following the same financial patterns as their family. Maybe your parents, grandparents, or other relatives lived with a scarcity mindset, always worrying about money or struggling to make ends meet. Over time, this way of thinking becomes deeply rooted in the family, passed down from one generation to the next. But here's the good news: you don't have to continue this cycle. Your galactic family is here to push you out of this mindset. They want to help you see that abundance is possible and that you are capable of creating a new reality for yourself. Breaking free from generational beliefs isn't easy, but it's worth the effort. It starts with recognizing that these beliefs don't have to define you. You can choose to think differently, act differently, and create a different future. Steps to shift your mindset. Awareness. The first step to change is awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings about money. Do you find yourself thinking negatively about wealth or assuming you'll never have enough? Once you notice these patterns, you can start to change them. Challenge your beliefs. Ask yourself, is this belief true? For example, if you believe I'll always struggle financially, think about people who have come from similar backgrounds and achieved success. What did they do differently? Use their stories as inspiration to challenge your own limiting beliefs. Adopt an abundance mindset. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have and what's possible. Believe that opportunities are everywhere and that you are capable of attracting and managing wealth. Practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. Take time each day to appreciate what you already have, no matter how small it seems. Gratitude helps you attract more positive experiences and opportunities. Use positive affirmations. Repeating positive affirmations can help reprogram your mind. Say things like, I am worthy of financial success. Money flows to me effortlessly. I am open to abundance in all forms. Over time, these statements will help replace your limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Visualize success. Imagine yourself living a life of financial freedom. Picture yourself paying bills without stress, enjoying the things you love, and giving generously to others. Visualization helps create a clear image of the life you want, which makes it easier to work towards it. Embracing God's grace. A key part of this message is understanding the role of God's grace in your life. God's grace is His unearned favor and love. When you fully embrace this, you realize that life doesn't have to be a constant struggle. Blessings can come to you effortlessly, not because of how hard you work, but because of God's plan for you. Here's how to align yourself with God's grace. Trust in God's plan. Trust that God has a purpose for your life and that He wants you to prosper. Even when things seem difficult, believe that He is working behind the scenes for your good. Pray and seek guidance. Communicate with God regularly. Share your fears, hopes, and gratitude. Ask for wisdom in managing your finances and making decisions. Take inspired action. While trusting God is important, you also need to take action. Pay attention to the opportunities and guidance you receive through prayer and follow through with faith. Live in alignment with your soul's purpose. When you align your actions with your true purpose, you'll find that things begin to flow more naturally. Opportunities will come your way, and you'll feel more at peace with your journey, overcoming financial struggles. If you've been struggling financially, it's essential to understand that your current situation is not permanent. By shifting your mindset and embracing God's grace, you can overcome these challenges. Here are some practical steps to help you move forward. Create a budget. A budget helps you track your income and expenses so you can manage your money more effectively. Reduce debt if you're in debt. Create a plan to pay it off. Start with high interest debts and consider seeking professional advice if needed. Build savings. Even if you start small, saving regularly helps create a safety net for emergencies. Invest in your future. Learn about investing and consider starting with small, manageable investments. This can help your money grow over time. Look for opportunities. Be open to new ways to earn money, such as starting a side business, freelancing, or exploring passive income streams. Learn and grow. Educate yourself about personal finance. The more you know, the more confident and empowered you feel. You are not a failure. This message also speaks to those who feel like others see them as a failure. Maybe you faced criticism or judgment from family, friends, or society because of your financial struggles. Remember this: you are not defined by your circumstances. You are on a journey, and every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. The fact that you're here reading this message shows that you are ready for change. You have the strength and resilience to rise above any obstacles and create the life you desire. Understanding God's grace in your life. God's grace is already working in your life, whether you realize it or not. It has set you apart from others and freed you from the struggles that used to weigh you down. This grace has transformed you, taking you from the person you were before to the person you are now. It's a gift that has the power to change everything for you, but to fully benefit from it, you need to start thinking differently. Many of us are used to believing that life is all about hard work, suffering, and endless effort. We think that without struggle, nothing worthwhile can be achieved. But the truth is, when God's grace is upon your life, things become easier. You don't have to push so hard or feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Instead, opportunities, blessings, and success start coming to you naturally. However, to fully embrace this, you must first change your mindset. Stop fighting for what you already have. Imagine this: you're holding a treasure chest filled with gold, but instead of enjoying it, you're still out digging in the ground looking for more treasure. That's what it's like when you have God's grace but continue to live with a mindset of struggle. You already have everything you need to succeed, but you're acting as though you don't. God's grace has already opened doors for you. It has made a way for blessings to come into your life without the endless effort you think is necessary. This doesn't mean you shouldn't work hard or take action, but it means you don't have to carry the burden alone. When you trust in God's grace, you'll notice that things flow more smoothly. What once seemed impossible will start to feel achievable. The power of your mindset. Your mindset plays a huge role in how you experience life. If you believe that life is all about struggling and fighting for every little thing, that's exactly what you'll experience. But if you shift your mindset to align with God's grace, you'll start to see life differently. You realize that you are meant to thrive, not just survive. For example, let's talk about money. Many people grow up believing that money is hard to earn or that they will never have enough. These thoughts become deep rooted beliefs that shape how they live, but with God's grace, abundance is already available to you. The only thing stopping you from receiving it is your mindset. When you believe that you are deserving of abundance and that God's grace is working in your favor, you'll start to see positive changes in your finances. This shift in mindset doesn't happen overnight, but it's worth the effort. Start by reminding yourself every day that God's grace is upon your life. Speak positive affirmations over yourself like I am blessed, I am favored, or things are working out for me. As you change the way you think, you'll begin to notice how your circumstances improve. Feeling like you're behind in life. It's easy to feel like you're falling behind, especially when you compare yourself to others. Maybe you see people getting married, buying houses, or achieving their dreams, and you wonder, why am I not there yet? This feeling can be overwhelming, but it's important to remember that your journey is unique. For someone reading this, the number 37 might be significant. It could be your current age, the age when you'll get married, or the age when you'll experience a major breakthrough in your life. Even if this number doesn't apply to you, the message is the same. Your timing is different from everyone else's, and that's okay. You are not late, you are exactly where you're meant to be. Trust that God's grace is guiding you. Instead of focusing on what you don't have yet, focus on the blessings you already have. Gratitude is a powerful tool that can shift your perspective and attract even more good things into your life. Breaking free from limiting beliefs. Many of us have limiting beliefs that hold us back. These are thoughts like, I'll never be successful, I'm not good enough, or life is too hard. These beliefs were often passed down to us from our families, communities, or past experiences. But just because you've believed something for a long time doesn't mean it's true. God's grace has already removed these limitations from your life. The only thing keeping them alive is your own mindset. It's time to let go of these old beliefs and replace them with new ones. Tell yourself, I am capable, I am worthy, and God's grace is working for me. These affirmations may feel strange at first, but the more you repeat them, the more they'll become a part of you. Stepping into abundance. Abundance isn't just about money, it's about living a full and meaningful life. It's about having peace, joy, love, and purpose. God's grace has already made this abundance available to you, but you have to step into it. One way to do this is by focusing on your dreams. What kind of life do you want to live? Maybe you want to live. Maybe you want to start a business, travel the world, or create a happy family. Whatever it is, know that it's possible. God's grace is like a bridge that connects you to your dreams. You just have to trust it and take the first step. Another way to step into abundance is by letting go of envy. It's natural to admire other people's lives and wish you could have what they have, but instead of feeling jealous, use their success as inspiration. If they can achieve their dreams, so can you. Remember, God's grace is already working in your life, just as it's working in theirs. The role of faith and action. Faith is a key part of experiencing God's grace. It's about believing that things will work out even when you can't see how. But faith alone isn't enough, you also need to take action. Think of it like planting a seed. Faith is what tells you the seed will grow, but you still have to water it, give it sunlight, and care for it. Similarly, trust in God's grace and do your part to move toward your goals. Take small steps every day and trust that God will handle the rest. Living your dream life. You are closer to living your dream life than you think. All it takes is a shift in your mindset and a willingness to trust God's grace. Stop focusing on what's missing and start focusing on what's possible. For someone reading this, you might feel stuck or unsure about your next step. This is your reminder that God's grace is already paving the way for you. You don't have to know all the answers right now. Just take one step at a time and trust that things will fall into place. Final encouragement. You are not meant to struggle forever. God's grace is a powerful force that can transform your life in ways you can't even imagine. But to fully experience it, you must let go of the mindset that's holding you back. Believe in yourself, trust in God's plan, and take action toward your dreams. Remember, you are not behind. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Your journey is unique, and the best is yet to come. Embrace God's grace, change your mindset, and step into the life you've always dreamed of. Divine blessings are already on their way to you. Trust in them and be ready to receive.